What is the 3M method?
Oh, this is a program that I'm launching actually very soon. It's in the 1st of March, but you can join at any point. And here what I do is I teach men just 3 factors on how to have really healthy relationships. First one is mastering yourself. The key to mastering yourself, you can never have a healthy relationship without a healthy relationship with yourself. And I know that sounds very cliche.
So true.
But I've been there. I've had a terrible relationship with myself and it really, really impacted my relationship. You have to have self-esteem and self-confidence. Without self-esteem and self-confidence, there is no point dating. You know, you're just going to attract the wrong person, lead to wrong habits. It's just not great. So self-esteem and self-confidence, and we look at the child, and in particular the relationship with the father and how that affected them and how to undo some of that. Then you have to master women. Now, women speak a completely different language and men believe them. They believe what women are saying rather than what women are doing. So a woman will say to you, I want a nice guy. I just want a guy that gives me this. They believe her rather than watching her actions. So she says she wants a nice guy and she's ready for a commitment. Yet she dated this drug dealer who was in and out of jail for 5 years and was doing that. Are you sure that's her type, or is she just saying that? No. She says that's her type. That's what she likes. You're naive. Or they'll say, so many of my friends have, caught her lying here, there, and everywhere. But I believe her. I know that with me, she truly loves me. It's just like they believe what they want to believe so deeply with women because they just want to feel love so deeply that they'll accept anything. But it's really mastering and understanding the psychology of women. What they say they want and what they unconsciously reward are completely different. Opposites. They want nice, they're stable, ready for commitment. But what they reward is somebody who's able to stand up to them, somebody who's able to create emotional tension, somebody who is a leader, somebody who creates sexual chemistry. They want something totally different to what they say. And it's understanding that deeply. And the final thing is mastering relationships, where you understand communication, conflict resolution. How do relationships work in the long run? And then, look, here's my goal in general in life. I just say to people, it's not that you have to be with one person and end up with them for the rest of your life. That doesn't necessarily mean success, because sometimes you resent the person. But at least the years that you're together, so valuable. You learn something. You may have had beautiful kids. You co-parent really well now. If you come out of a relationship and you had good memories, good years, and beautiful kids, it's not a failure to me. I don't consider that a failure in this day and age, even if it's just 10 years. But you come out of it like with no scars, it wasn't that bad, no problem. But if relationships, you're coming out of it with lowered self-esteem, broken homes, really depression, anxiety, those are the failures. And that's where I come in with relationship skills.
What the London Real Investment Club actually does for you, it gives you the keys to open that door to the inside deals. In the last 3 weeks, I've participated in 3 incredible deals: a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol, an incredible AI protocol. The deal flow is beyond what I expected. I don't think I've ever seen a model like this that just gives average folks the opportunity to be behind the deals, and that's exactly what we've done. Not only that, you get to hang out with Brian Rose every week. And for me, that was huge, because I look at Brian as somebody who's not only an expert in the space, and I think is on the leading edge, but just the leading edge of thought with London Real and the work he's doing there. To anyone who's taking a serious look at this, I know it's a big decision. It was a big decision for me and my family, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I wish you all the best and hope you come join us.
Wow, those sound all very important. At first, I just thought if you understood women, you'd understand relationships, but they're very different things.
They're different things, because women don't always know relationship skills.
Right. I guess a lot of people don't know relationship skills.
Myself included, for many, many years. So it's everybody. It's a skill that we have to learn.
You mentioned women talking to their exes and posting pictures of their booties online. Are those like no-goes?
Look, here's the thing. It depends on whether she's got double standards with it or not. And that's the key. I'm actually all for, because I'm a very traditional Muslim woman, I don't expect women to act like me ever. This is unrealistic. And so I completely understand that a young, beautiful girl who grew up in Brazil, posting a bikini picture is no different to posting an outfit like this. It's like, that's their culture. It's not the issue. The issue is the double standards that comes with it. So if she posts lots of bikini pictures and that's her culture, that's her background, that's what she wants to do, no problem. But then she goes insane if you like a bikini picture, or goes insane if you follow girls that vote. Then there's a double standard there, because she's posting the pictures that incite the same level of attention that you're giving to the girls that you're following. There's the double standards that's a red flag. Similarly, if she talks to her ex and she's like, we've got this close relationship, there's nothing between us, we trust each other, but if you dream of talking to a girl that you once dated, it's game over for us. It's not so much the behavior, it's the double standard that is going to be the problem. I understand everyone's got different boundaries in their relationships. I've got a much stricter one with me and my partner than most people would have. But I do think that the key is the double standard. And that's what we need to work out. But men and women, there's some men out there that say, you can't wear this, you can't do that, you can't dress like this. But they're following a bunch of girls that are all naked, or they're going to the strip club every single weekend. And they're saying, I like traditional women, but you're paying money to be around non-traditional women. That's a double standard. No woman's going to... The key is people don't respect those with double standards because their actions and their words are not aligned, and therefore they don't live in a congruent way that we can respect. So you have to, both of you can't have double standards.
I still think talking with the ex is a red flag.
I do. What do you think? I personally, for me, my social skills, I'm sure you have as well, where for me personally, I wouldn't see the need to talk to exes when I've got such a great circle of friends, such a great circle of families. I've got so many interesting, loving people I've got in my life. I don't cling on to things that have expired. So I don't actually see the need for it. But what do you think?
It's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
No. And then the posting online as well. I think, okay, maybe if she's from Brazil and that's normal, but I mean, they're both not red flags, but they're yellow flags.
Yeah. But I would say, like, if you say to her, look, I know how guys are. I personally don't want my girl dressing like that online. And she's like, oh, babe, I had no idea that you felt that way. Okay, let me see what I can do. Compromise. That response is not a red flag. That's actually a mature response. But if she's like, oh, you can't tell me what to do, I'm my own woman, that signals a lack of respect for masculinity and the needs of masculine men. And therefore, she's going to be more aligned with soft men. And soft men, she'll end up losing attraction and respect towards anyway. So one thing I always say to women is, when you are this woman who's super provocative, let's say you've got an OnlyFans, or let's say that you post a lot of thirst traps online, you become only appealing to either really soft men or porn addict men. You're going to later regret it, because the soft ones that let you do everything, you're going to be craving the masculinity. The porn addicts that quite like that will have you doing more and more insidious behavior that you'll start to think, like, where's the line? So your pool of men becomes men that you deeply don't respect later on. And that's why I tell women to avoid it, because you attract sleazier men.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.